The strength of an electromagnetic signal receiving at a mobile varies due to different reasons. Fading describes the rapid fluctuations of the amplitude of a radio signal over a short period of time or travel distance. It is caused by interference between two or more versions of the transmitted signal which arrive at the receiver at different times. This interference can vary widely in amplitude and phase over time. One of the reasons for signal fading in mobile receivers is Doppler effect. It is a shift in received signal frequency due to the movement of a mobile unit. In this video, we discuss on the effect on Doppler shift on the signal strength of a mobile receiver. Consider a mobile unit at X receiving a signal from the transmitter. Now the source is denoted as A sin 2 pi Fc, where Fc is the carrier frequency. The signal travels through air and reaches at X after a propagation delay tau. It can be represented as A sin 2 pi Fc into t minus tau. Suppose the mobile station moves with a velocity v along the positive x-axis. Let us consider that after delta t seconds, the mobile unit reaches at y at a distance d from x. So we can write d as delta t into v, where v is the velocity of the mobile unit. Now if you consider the path travelled by the rays to reach x and y, we can see there is a path difference between the source to x and the source to y. That path difference can be equal to delta L. So it makes an angle theta at x and y. We are assuming that the source is far away from x and y, so that the angles subtended at x and y are almost equal to theta. So we can write the path difference delta L as d cos theta. So substituting for d from the first equation, we can write the path difference delta L as delta t v cos theta. Now this path difference can create a further time delay between the signals reaching at x and y. So at y, the signal can be represented as A sin 2 pi Fc into t minus tau minus delta t, where delta t is the time delay. Now the equation at y, A sin 2 pi Fc into t minus tau minus delta L by c, multiply Fc and 1 by c, we will get 1 by lambda. So the equation can be expanded as A sin of 2 pi into Fc into t minus tau plus delta L by lambda. So that can again expanded as A sin. Now delta L may be replaced as v cos theta into delta t, as we have seen in the previous slide. The equation can be written as A sin of 2 pi into Fc into t minus tau plus v cos theta by lambda into delta t. This can be equated to A sin phi, where phi is the phase of the signal. So that can be written as phi equal to 2 pi Fc t minus 2 pi Fc tau plus 2 pi into v cos theta by lambda into delta t. So the frequency of the signal can be written as by differentiating the phi. So d phi by dt, rate of change of the phase, is equal to 2 pi Fc plus 2 pi v cos theta by lambda. So 1 by 2 pi d phi by dt is the frequency. So frequency at y can be equal to Fc plus v cos theta by lambda. that is equal to Fc plus Fd. Now this Fd is the Doppler shift due to the motion of the mobile. Hence, the frequency of the signal received at y is shifted from the carrier frequency Fc by Fd. This can be positive or negative. The Doppler shift frequency will be positive if the vehicle or the mobile unit is moving towards the source. If it is moving away from the source, it will be negative. So this apparent shift in the frequency of the incoming signal is called Doppler shift. This Doppler shift can cause fading of the incoming mobile signal. Thank you.